Welcome back to Copper Star Precision, the channel dedicated to getting you more points at your competitive shooting matches. Today I'm bringing you match footage from the September NRL22 Course of Fire. I was able to take first place at this match. Granted, a lot of the really top shooters at the club were busy at a PRS qualifier match that happened during the same day. But a win is a win. I'll take it. Only ended up dropping 7 points overall on the Course of Fire due to some silly mistakes. But let's learn from them in the following video.
Okay, spotter up.
So we're going to go over the stages in the order that I shot them, starting with the tank trap stage, and this is just a comedy of errors. I don't know if it was lack of sleep or what. First round jitters, lots of errors in this stage, dropped 3 points. Why do I have my bipod attached to my rifle? Why is it deployed? I have no idea, and I actually didn't even stick to the plan that I outlined in the sort of pre-match strategy videos. So tried using a larger pump bellow here for more stability. Didn't work out as good as I thought it would, and yeah, just kind of a comedy of errors in this stage. But all in all, a 7 out of 10 isn't bad, but I should have done better. Next stage up was a club stage, and what was interesting about this is that it was a 10-round stage but only 70 seconds, so go prone and bipod only, no rear support, so had to use just your hand as rear support on the rifle. And it was a 3-inch at 100 yards, so pretty standard target size, and from prone it's not too difficult. What made it challenging was obviously the much shorter time limit, the mag change, and no bag for rear support, but overall went well.
Impact. Impact.
Mag change.
Impact. 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 Impact.
This way, with your gun staged on there. You have to face that way and turn around.
Impact. Impact.
Yeah, question.
Impact.
Good job, Cyrus. 8 seconds left.
I was having to aim off to the left.
Next stage up is the tire stage, and
Shooter ready? Ready.
as expected, probably one of the least stable barricades of the day. Stuck with my plan, going with a plate in the front and using some pump bellows for rear support. Ended up doing pretty well, dropped a shot, just pulled the trigger at the wrong time. If you notice carefully, I'm trying to time my trigger pull with sort of the natural wobble of the tires, trying to time those shots they lined up on target. Ended up dropping 1 on the stage, pretty good for how unstable the position was.
of the time. That's why I have this timer, it tells me.
Next up is the dreaded KYL at 55 yards. This is limit to redux, the third stage in the booklet. And again, some switchy headwinds. Just couldn't really get a wind call, and when I thought I had a wind call and used it for the next shot for a correction, it ended up being off. Ultimately, did pretty well on the support side. I've been practicing that a lot because we've seen it come up more and more in matches. But other than that, dropped 3 on this stage, and yeah, just tough wind conditions, really tiny targets out there at 55 yards.
Impact.
Here's another club stage. This was the sitting Presidente. There were 3 small IPSC targets at 50 yards, and we had started with our back to a chair. Had to turn around, take 2 shots on each, and then reload, and then repeat this sequence for a total of 12 shots. And this was a bonus time stage for the club match, and it was just really fun shooting this fast. The targets were large and pretty easy to hit, so it was just a matter of just sending rounds down range.
Okay, shooter ready? Ready. Spotter up?
Yep.
Shooter stand by.
Impact. 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 Impact.
Time. 30, 70. Cool. Yeah, sorry. All right, so let me put that in.
Next up is Hilo Brown, the 5th stage in the booklet. So I was starting to get into a rhythm here. The wind had died down. Didn't have to make as much wind correction. Did end up, having a lot of gear on the stage, but managed the time well. And, using the 2 points of support on the 55-gallon drum and the strategy I outlined in my previous videos for the 5-gallon drum worked out really well. Did have plenty of time to dial and dial for all my shots, and came away with a clean.
Impact. Impact. Yeah, beat it up. Impact. 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 Okay, here we are. Shooter starting in the center.
chair. Upon the start signal, turn around.
Get back.
Chair. Engage the
Get back. Clean stage. Good job, Cyrus.
Thank you. Next up is ladder disorder. This is the first stage in the booklet.
Yep.
Basically 4 positions on the ladder, 3 targets, kind of rotating through the targets as you go along. I didn't think you'd have time to dial because the target order was always different every time you moved, so I decided to use holdovers. That's why you'll see me holding straight up, holding about half a mil or 4/10 of a mil, and then holding roughly 1 mil for the far target. And walked away with a clean on this one, but it was definitely a time crunch, so time management was definitely key here. I really think the way to go is definitely having some rear support, otherwise the ladder is just too unstable. Middle target.
Back. Get back. Get back.
Far target.
Back.
That was an impact. Far,
Okay.
far target.
Far target, sorry.
Near target.
Got it. Get back. Get back. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Get back. Get back. Come on, switch it off. You got it. Get back.
Yeah, there we go.
Swing stage.
Stuff, right?
Last stage of the day is the rooftop stage, and the target size is 2.5 inch at 70 yards is fairly generous. The challenge comes with the fact that when you're engaging the left side target for me, because I'm right-handed, you have to shoot support side and then shoot strong side and alternate between the two for 2 shots each. Also, you can only use 1 bag, so you can see me using my fist as sort of rear support, but underneath the pistol grip of the rifle. Pretty challenging stage. It wasn't very comfortable being up on the rooftop like that, but ultimately was able to pull off a clean. Definitely a challenging stage, and practicing that support side.
Impact.
It doesn't sound like fun, but it can make or break the match, and if you practice it, you'll have a leg up on other competitors. So I encourage everyone to come up with a strategy to shoot support side for future matches.
Impact. Impact.
Suck side.
Right. And that's from my 0. I've actually adjusted a little bit.
Impact.
Yeah.
That's
But it's been a really good, really good scope though. Nice.
yeah, you might want to take it off to where I have it set there, sorry. Sorry, might want to put it on something solid.
Get back.
Impact.
Oh. You can go anywhere.
Get back.
Oh, man.
Clean stage.
So is it
So with that, that wraps up the September Course of Fire, plus the 3 fun and challenging bonus stages we got to do at this match. Had a lot of fun. Obviously, coming away with the win is a huge plus. It was a good balance and mix of movement and different target engagements throughout the Course of Fire. Definitely a good representation of what an NRL22 match should be. Definitely enough challenge to kind of separate the field. I had trouble with the tank trap stage and the KOL targets, and those tires are super unstable. So if you're going to imagine the future, you know, look back at these, look back at my strategy videos, and hopefully that will provide you some inspiration or ideas on how you can score more points and hopefully take away a win at your match. Thanks for stopping by and going through the match with me. Hope you learned some tips and tricks and pointers of what to do, maybe what not to do, and hopefully that helps you in the matches. If it did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Leave comments down below and tell me what you thought of the course of fire, if you shot it, or if you plan to shoot it, what strategies you might employ. And until I see you next time, as always, score more points.